You have a big day coming up. You're feeling nervous and you're stressed. This is going to impact your performance. What do you do? Hey, what's up? Welcome to the video. Today, we're talking about feeling nervous before an interview, an assessment center, or a big day, and how to handle them nerves. Firstly, getting nervous is totally fine. It's totally expected. Every single person gets nervous. And anyone who tells you they don't are either a business robot engineered to smash interviews, or they are a liar. And there are scientifically proven methods of reducing stress discovered right here in the Grad Hero lab. And today I'm going to reveal the secret formula. So let's get into it. Tip number one is don't put one job on a pedestal. So when you're applying for jobs and there's one you really want, it's so easy to think you need this job, and if you don't get an offer, you'll never be successful. University was a waste of time, life is over, blah, blah, blah. But you've got to realize there are hundreds, if not thousands, of unbelievable, amazing opportunities that would be perfect for you, that you don't even realize exist. When applying for jobs, reach high, be optimistic, push yourself. But once you've applied and you've put your all into that application, after that, realize what will be. Apply with confidence. But being confident isn't going to an interview and thinking they will like me and they will give me an offer. Being confident is going to that interview and thinking, I know I did my best, so whatever happens, that's fine with me. Next tip is realize the interviewer gets nervous too. So they are a human being and they will experience the very human emotion of getting nervous. So my very good friend Matt, who did the Tesco Tech Graduate Scheme, spoiler alert, he's a massive introvert, he's a tech guy, and he helped interview the next graduate intake. He was more focused, Matt, than his performance as the person interviewing than the interviewee themselves. He wanted to impress his boss, and trust me, they'll be nervous. It's a big responsibility. They want to ask the right questions, make you feel comfortable, not be biased. They probably won't be as nervous as you, but look, if you can go in with that mindset that you want them to feel relaxed, them to be comfortable with you, it's going to be a better, nicer, more fun experience for both of you. Tip number 3 is don't travel far on your big day. In a day, you have a certain amount of willpower and ability to make decisions. The more decisions you make, the more actions you take, the harder it is to make another decision. So before a big day, you want to minimize the amount you have to do on the run-up. Don't spend time on the day stressing about what to wear, what to eat, your travel arrangements. Make sure that is all sorted way in advance. And if it's a final stage, like an interview or an assessment center, stay over really close the night before. If you have to spend £100 on a hotel, that is a small price to pay, a small investment to make to help you secure what could be a dream job. Tip number 4 is apply to more than one job. The only real way to cure nerves is by doing the thing that makes you nervous many times so you get familiar with it. You stop feeling nervous or you just learn to ignore it. And grad recruitment is a little bit of a game that you're going to have to play to get an offer. And the more you play it, the more familiar you'll get with the recruitment process. And you guessed it, the less nervous you'll be. So just make sure you're applying for a bunch of jobs. You're hedging your bets, you're getting familiar and you're learning the process, and you'll feel less nervous and it will increase your chances of getting an offer. Next tip is to use a power stance. This one is a bit of a Grad Hero special. It's gonna feel a little goofy, gonna feel a little silly, but I promise you, I've used this in bathrooms, before assessment centers, before interviews, and I promise it works. And that goofiness is a little bit a part of the technique to try and break that serious stress mindset you get yourself into. Find a quiet space, adopt a shoulder width apart stance. Arms out wide, palms and head facing up, crack a big smile and hold that pose. The simple matter of doing this is going to make you feel silly, but it's going to make you feel energized, feel more confident and calm your nerves. So utilize this weapon in the fight against nerves before your big day. Next tip is to get lucky. Luck is when opportunity meets preparation. So when your big day, your big opportunity comes up, make sure you're confident in your preparation so you can be one of the lucky ones. We usually get stressed because we're putting off something we know we should be doing. So just be confident before you go to your interview that you've done your preparation so you can arrive a lot more confident and a lot less stressed. So that is prepare your examples, Get your examples formatted in STAR. Make sure you've researched the company. Make sure you've researched this is a place you actually want to go to. All that stuff about preparation, just make sure you do it so you can be one of the lucky ones. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Usually these things that get us so nervous, so stressed, typically end up being not half as bad as what we imagine they could be. So just try and put your problems, your stresses into perspective. This is just another interview, another assessment center. You're going to do your best at it, and what will be, will be. Just have a little perspective, try not to stress. And if you're someone who is preparing by watching my videos or this video, you are likely someone who's done their preparation, and I'm confident you're going to smash whatever it is that you're nervous about. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, smash like, subscribe for more wisdom, and if there's any tips I've missed, comment them below. Boom.